Okay, after I took the headliner out, now the cassette is ready to be removed. And if it needs to be fixed outside, you can fix it outside. We're gonna remove the screws, all the holding screws around, and don't forget to be careful with the draining plugs. Take it out before you remove the cassette. You have 4 on 4 angles. So since you're removing the drain plugs, it's now the perfect time to remove any rubbish inside. Clean it out, and before you put the new cassette drain plugs, you have to put silicone oil around the drain and put the caoutchouc back. It have 2 lips like this, which will flip in and out. The torque screws, it's T25 all over the whole cassette. So it's the size 25, T25. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. So again, this is our cassette here, and you can see from the chassis, from the body of the car, there's wiring going. So any wire that goes and it's attached to the cassette, remove it first. I'm gonna unplug the motor, and here you have shelf. So if I want to remove the cassette, it will interfere with those. So I better rather remove it for the meantime and then put it back again, so I don't ruin any of the electric connections I have. So this is picture how it looks like before, so I can put it back as the same. So now I remove this clip from here, and I remove the connections to the motor, and I remove this one from here. It have the it was those, it was both together. Another tip, guys, whoever wanna put or remove his sunroof, metal or glass, same. Remember what I'm gonna say next now. This screw, this one in the middle, and this one, you don't touch those. You do not touch those while the sunroof is being installed or outside the car, being into the car or outside the car. You keep it on. This one again, and this one, and this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this one, this is the last one to be put, the last one, the first one to be out if you want to remove. Okay, I will keep it as the last thing to be removed. This is the screw that will connect the motor to the chassis, from the sunroof to the chassis itself. Okay, those 1, 2, 3, 4, you never torque those. It's very low torque, because those also affect the channels of the wires. Those, but I said that you never remove it whenever you install the cassette in or out, because those hold the tunnels of the wires around the motor. Whenever you have friction, while you are removing lid slip, whenever you have friction in and out, it will dismantle the tunnels. And this is what happened with me with my new cassette. This was the reason. That's why I removed everything back. So whenever you try to remove your sunroof in and out, always keep your motor on, keeping those 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one. The rest you can remove because it's needed for installation anyway, but those doesn't affect the chassis. It's not connected to the chassis, it's connected to the sunroof cassette itself. It have nothing to do with the chassis. Only this one is removed, is connected to the chassis of the car, to the roof, metal roof of the car, okay, through the cassette. So just I wanted to say a tip from my experience. Hope you find it helpful. Another hand, you have a lot of screws and you need somebody to help you to remove the cassette because it's very heavy. So instead of removing all on one side, do it as when you change the tire bolts. So leave one screw at each end, and before you remove the last screws, you need somebody to hold the cassette so you can drop it safely. Okay, I have the cassette out. It's a big job. Careful for this lip. It have a notch
here and here. Try to pry it with the screwdriver, flat screwdriver, to get it out while somebody is holding the back and support it. You have two clips here going through this part. You have to unclip it first on those plastic here. Unclip it. How the car looks now, looks like this. Here are what I said, the clips at the back side, which hold to the white plastic. You have to put a flat screwdriver and push it down, and the other side here. And then what you're left with is the front hatch. You can see the metal here, this part, and on the other side. You have to also maneuver it with flat screwdriver. Okay, now it will be the time to lubricate your new sunroof on a piece of cloth, and then put the lubrication, which is going to be the lithium grease. So just to make everything ready to be installed. And also to prepare it, prepare your screwdriver, electric, so you can, like, after you've put the sunroof inside, we put the back clips, which I said about, the white ones, and the front hinge, and you just screw the 4 corners at least, because it's going to be heavy, and then you can manage everything alone, no need for assistance. Okay, now after the big effort, first we install it in the front pocket, then the clips at the back here, the black ones, those, you see it, this one on the other side, and then the all over the screws, tighten up good, make sure that the glass is going from the hatch good. Plug in the drains, 4 pieces, 4 sides, and then hook up the motor. Okay, after fixing everything, drains and everything and the screws, now it's time to test the new sunroof. First of all, I'm gonna do the reset. I connected the panel here. We're gonna press the tilt function for 20-25 seconds until the roof tilt and adjust a little bit, around 1 centimeter, and then we can let go, and this will initialize the whole sunroof. Initialization in the sunroof is 2 parts. First is normalization, which is the tilt position. It's automatic in with the curves in models up to March 98. After March 98 models, you release the tilt position maximum for 5 seconds, so you count to 3, and then you hit it again until the sunroof will open and close, and this will end up the initialization procedure for your sunroof. I'm done with the initialization, and this is up to March of 98, and this car is made in the March of 98. Initialization is 2 parts. First is normalization. Normalization is the detection of the computer of the car. It will detect the ratios of the resistance and the movements, okay? And the main resistance, it will be in the tilt position. Second is the natural curve. Natural curves is the opening and closing of the sunroof. In the up to March 98 models, it comes automatic from the computer. It will have to, it is programmed, and you just hit the tilt button for 20 seconds until it will tilt first, and then at the end it will move a little bit around, like half centimeter, and go back. And this is done 2 parts: normalization and natural curve, or like the curves of the sunroof. So for models after 98, March 98, the same procedure as we started, normalization, which is hitting the tilt position for 20 seconds. It will tilt, and then it will move half centimeter or 1 centimeter and go back. So you release it. After you have this movement, you release the tilt position for maximum 5 seconds. So count to 3. After you release it, 1, 20 seconds first, movement, release, 1, 2, 3, and you hit the tilt position again. And in this way, it should close, go, open the whole way back and then close again, and this will end up the sunroof curves, which is the second part of the initialization as well. Like in my sunroof, because I had big mess here, removing the old one, replacing the whole cassette, replacing the whole mechanism on the new cassette. So careful for the gaiters. Make sure that the gaiters are in position, because it will interfere with the sunshade. This is the first tip. Second tip, always when you have it closed, like I have it closed now, okay, and you want to open, most of us will have the sunroof shade here open. I recommend before you open it fully that you close the sunshade, let it move with the mechanism itself. Okay, so many problems with the guys, from what I read and what I hear, it will happen that the wheels, the tracks of the sunshade itself will get broken because it's exaggerated when at the opening. If there's any catch from the mechanism to the sunshade, it will hold it more back. So always close it. And if you want my opinion, and it's not mandatory, you don't have to open the whole sunroof up to the end, that this edge will go beneath the headliner. I recommend that you open it until the handle is here. Okay, it's up to you, but you will hear that so many people like really have handling sunroof problems. It's not easy job. It's not a joke. Removing the glass itself, calibrating the glass after you remove it, the mechanism, the plastic, buying, ordering, it's not worth it. So close the sunshade before you open it. Close it, it will open by itself. Okay, never open the sunshade while the sunroof is open. Don't try to push it back while the sunroof is open. In the tilt position, closed position, it's okay. Even the tilt position, it will stop you up to here. In the open position, never force it back. Don't open the full sunroof, especially if you have problems. If you have brand new and everything's okay, so leave it as it is. But I recommend that you open it until the handle goes up to here, that you can see the handle, because normally it will go beneath the headliner and come back again. Another thing I would recommend, after you fix everything, lubricate. See this edge I have? It's kind of rough. Lubricate between your gaiter and the sunshade itself on both sides. Okay, spray it, and I use always either silicone oil or Teflon oil from WD-40, and the Teflon oil is very nice. The silicone oil is so smelly, and Teflon is really very nice material to use. Okay, it's up to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe and share, and I'm happy for any question. And as I said before, I'll tell you what problems I had, especially with the old plastic, especially the front pillar here. It was the plastic itself is cracky and very fragile. The back pillar, it has so many clips also. So there is one at the end and one up, and the two clips that hold it to the wing there. So careful when you apply it. You have a lot of wires and the radio and the heaters of the glass, so careful when you do that. So far this is everything. I wish you enjoyed this, and as I say, like and subscribe. I'll be happy for that, and thank you very much. I'm ready for any question, any comment, any help. If somebody need any help, I'm ready to answer for that when I have the time. So for the meantime, bye bye.